bear in mind, before we do anything else, I'm only halfway through season 1 of Arrested Development. So, maybe this is premature, but this just occurred to me when I was editing an episode. I was like, wow, this kind of lines up pretty good. So, I'm saying that to say, be careful with the spoilers. So, assume that I've only watched up to episode 7, which I have. And so don't say anything like if somebody does something later on that would change the way I look at them right now, just don't say anything. So just assume, using the information we have up to episode 7, let me know what you think from that point, and then maybe when the series is over, I can revisit this and do a more refined, more educated take on this opinion. And for all I know, somebody's already done this. This lines up so well, it makes me wonder if the writers even intended this, which is entirely possible. Maybe there's been like 50 videos on this and essays and stuff, and I'm just fucking idiot. I'm retreading old ground. But I don't want to Google it because I don't want to get any Arrested Development spoilers. So I'm proceeding on the assumption I've thought of this. Maybe other people have. I'm just saying it occurred to me tonight, so I wanted to put a little video together. And of course, I mean, you've seen the title of the video, so I'm teasing this out like you don't know what I'm going to talk about. You've seen the title of the video. But yeah, I believe that the characters on Arrested Development represent the 7 deadly sins. Now, here's the thing. 5 of them I am 100% sure on. I am absolutely certain that 5 of them are rock solid. I'm a little unclear in the last 2. So let's go through the ones that I know for a fact that I believe are perfectly suited for it. First of all, George Michael is lust. He wants to fuck! Come on, man. At least up to the first 7 episodes of this series, he's all about the lust. That's the only thing we know about his character, other than the fact his father smothered him, and that was one episode. Every other episode has been about lust. He wants to fuck! That's off the top. So, we don't even need to say anything more about that. Lindsay is sloth. I mean, come on, man. That's the only thing we know about her. Now, she could, she has a little bit of the attributes of like envy and pride, but the first thing I think about when I think about Lindsay is sloth. So she's sloth. Okay. Next, we've got envy, Job. I keep wanting to call him Gob because that's how it's fucking spelled. But he wants to be pronounced Job. Okay, whatever. He's envious. There's been at least a couple examples where you've seen he is envious of Michael. He wants Michael's respect. He wants because Michael's been put in charge of the company, and he wanted to be put in charge of the company. Now, this one you may feel, like a square peg in a round hole, but I believe pride is Tobias. Because first of all, he never lets you forget he's got a fucking doctorate in psychology, right? Or whatever. I'm not 100% sure. Is it psychology? I think so. But, yeah. So, and now the whole acting thing, and he's doing that to aggrandize himself. And I think he's one of these people that he has an inferiority complex about his superiority complex. So maybe that doesn't work, and maybe as episodes come on, that'll seem really off kilter. But that's where I've got him right now. Now, Wrath, I believe, is maybe. Now, this one, it could be a little iffy. But she's fucking rebellious. I think she's very angry. I think she's been ignored by her parents, and she's angry about it, so that's this whole rebelling thing that's been going on. Wrath. If they had a rebellious sin, she would be perfect, but so I feel about 75% on this one. Okay, the last 2. Gluttony, I don't know. Let me know what you think, because I don't know that anybody really fits gluttony but the problem is gluttony and greed are very similar. So that's the other thing. Greed could be either George Sr. or could be Lucille, because they're both greedy motherfuckers, but they're also both gluttonous. So that makes you wonder, But I don't think, and here's the thing. I don't think Michael fits any of the sins. I think he's a one sin-free person. That's why he's not on any of these. So we've got greed and gluttony, and I think that Lucille and George Sr. are one or the other, but I'm not quite sure which one is which. And it's such a fine point. They're very, very similar. I guess you could say gluttony is just food, but I think gluttony can be a lot of things. You can be a glutton for punishment. That's an actual saying, right? So it doesn't have to be food. It could be a glutton for liquor, Greed is more materialistic things, I guess. Maybe more money. But then that kind of feels like, Lucille and George Sr. as well. So Let me know what you guys think. I'm curious what you guys think there. And of course, Buster has no identity outside of his mother. So he doesn't fit in any of these either, right? So anyway, I just thought I think it fits pretty well. So I want to know what you guys think and whether like how you would pair up the people. And like I said, just don't no spoilers. Let me know what you think. He wants to hit that nasty shit.